Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to introduce Professor Kapila Perera, the Vice-Chancellor at University of Moratuwa. Professor Kapila Perera is a professor in mechanical engineering attached to the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the University of Moratuwa, and currently he is serving as the Vice-Chancellor at the same university. Professor Perera graduated with a BSc Engineering Honours degree with first class honours in Mechanical Engineering from University of Moratuwa and obtained his Master's degree and PhD degree in Mechanical Engineering from University of California, Davis in USA in 1989 and 1993 respectively. He joined the Department of Mechanical Engineering as a lecturer in 1995 and is also a retired Lieutenant Commander of the Regular Force of the Sri Lanka Navy prior to joining the Department of Mechanical Engineering at University of Moratuwa. Professor Perera's research interests include turbulent heat transfer and combustion modeling, energy sources and renewable energy technologies. He has specialized in the fields of thermodynamics, fluid dynamics, heat transfer, and energy. Professor Perera is an active member of the Sri Lanka Energy Managers Association. I would like to invite Professor Kapila Perera, Vice-Chancellor, University of Moratuwa, to deliver the convocation address.
Thank you very much. Very good morning to all of you. Ayubowan, Vanakkam, Assalamu alaikum. The Chancellor, Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology, the Vice-Chancellor and the CEO of Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology, the Deputy Vice-Chancellors, the Registrar, Deans of the faculties, heads of the departments, members of the faculty, dear parents, well-wishers, donors of the awards, most importantly, the proud and happy graduates of class of 2020 of Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. I was very pleased to see the Vice-Chancellor CEO at the outset requesting all of you to pay gratitude to those who made enormous sacrifices for you to receive your degrees today. That's a very good thing that I noted. Nevertheless, graduation is an important milestone of the process of acquisition of knowledge and skills. It is an occasion to celebrate, celebrating the accomplishment of the mission of the post-secondary education after years of hard work and dedication. You all are celebrating this occasion with all the stakeholders who made sacrifices in many different forms. Needless to say, you will realize one day when you are called upon to do the same when you become parents. It is you, nevertheless, who had ensured justice for that invaluable sacrifices. Obviously, those present within the audience today are witnessing and applauding each one of you as you walk to the stage to receive your graduation certificate. That indicates the sharing of joy of the accomplishment of each one of you. Keep in mind All the taxpayers of your society deserve to celebrate the joy of your accomplishment, not only those who are present here, those who are sweating outside this auditorium. In that respect, the society demands return on their investment. Please keep in mind that they too have shed a sweat in your journey of success and will continue to do so. That is what is most important. You may not realize, you may not fathom that all of them, not only your parents, your siblings, your neighbors, your teachers, your lecturers, all people of all walks of life here, they continue to do so. That is a strength. You should be proud and happy about that. I, for one, is always cherish and remember that. This deep understanding and the thought will help you in many ways. You should be conscious of the contribution and sacrifices of the society at all times in your lives. Then you are eternally reminded of your obligations that you owe to them. We all engage with the society and the environment in each single activity of our living when you are conscious. One who could be eternally reminded that the society and the environment had a stake in whatever the form in elevating him or her to higher status in the society, that is through education. He will be obliged to reciprocate it. So I urge you all to have that in your minds rest of your lives, because then only you can be reminded that you have an obligation and you better be good. That reciprocation should most definitely enable the particular individual to be branded as a good citizen. The word good, the stars that you receive, excellence, the grades will make you happy. But that status and the brand should be the ultimate reward of satisfaction in one's life. As you would have realized, virtually everything you are encountered at every moment provide an opportunity to learn. This is the nature. However, if you try to do deep analysis of all activities or processes in nature, sometimes in some of the things, especially those who graduated, studied electrical, mechanical, mechatronics today in this audience, it becomes a mind-boggling exercise. It has become a mind-boggling exercise at times for me. The deeper and deeper you try to question your anxiety. Fortunately for you and I, many such activities or processes have been able to reason out through research. Continuous quest to engage in research on activities or processes in nature that living beings are encountered ensures, most importantly, countless education opportunities. This is an integral part of life of all living beings. The milestone that you are celebrating this very special day after the passage of acquiring knowledge, skills, and attitudes, as I call the SLIIT, is crucial for starting a new chapter in your next phase of your education. Some of you may have developed more hunger, more anxiety, for more inquisitiveness to do further education, whereas some others could have decided to venture and explore the world of work. Whatever the case may be, you will be tasting different experience. That is guaranteed, that is assured. Sometimes such experiences could be challenging. The education passage you went through at SLIIT or Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology should have laid a solid foundation to live up to the new challenges you would be experiencing as your Vice-Chancellor and the CEO mentioned at the outset. The graduation ceremony is to announce loud and clear to the society, waiting to make use of the knowledge and the skills that you have been able to acquire. One of the methods of gauging acquired level of competencies that is apt for the world of work is the certificate that you are holding or the awards that you have received today, which will be further quantified through the contents in the detailed transcript of your program. The graduates today from this institution will be engaging in further education, research or professional activities in multitude of vocations. The SLIIT through the years has ensured the success of higher education, providing to the nation. Believe me, you can ask your parents today how elated, how happy they are to see that you receive your degree. They have been waiting for this day. Getting access to higher education, be it in one of the 15 state universities or any of the other higher education or tertiary education providers, is a dream come true for them. You will realize one fine day when you have children, that is what you would like to do. And the society with which, or the environment with which you engage in, as I mentioned, will provide you more opportunities. Sometimes you would consider them as challenges, but the winners are separated from the fact that those challenges to be converted into opportunities. So that is the success behind most of the winners. The performance of you and the past graduates will be the determining factor of the quality of these institutes and the quality of the academic programs. So that will not only be the knowledge you possess and the skills and the competencies you and your predecessors display while engaging with the society in discharging duties and responsibilities, but also, more importantly, the attitudes. How you deal with people, how you deal with problems, what are your approaches? Everybody is watching you. Your mannerism. You may be the most brilliant person, but your relationships in approaching life, many people gauge you, judge you, that is you. But what is important for SLIIT is that how you present yourself so that the society and the others perceive he is a SLIIT graduate, that is the brand of SLIIT. So you must make sure that is what you should do. So this opportunity that is coming in my way today, representing University of Moratuwa Vice-Chancellor, is through not by my looks, not the manner which I present, that is part of that, but it's for the academic accolades and the nurturing of myself and nurturing young inquiring minds that has enabled to provide many graduates and providing better opportunities, putting my education and the knowledge, skills and attitudes into practice. So that is how the opportunities are created to the challenges. So all the processes that you have gone through, you may cherish when you are encountered with the problem solving. So what is important for you is to ensure a better reputation for all the academic programs that you went through at SLIIT as an institution of providing high standard and quality of performance by yourselves. So all this will enable the SLIIT in pursuing its vision and its accomplishing its mission. Therefore, the graduates should keep in mind for the rest of your lives, the best reward that you could give back to Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology is your excellent performance in years to come. Although you can be proud of your achievement in obtaining tertiary level qualification, enabling you to enter into much awaited world of work, you must not be complacent. You have encountered, or you may have encountered, difficult subjects where you just may not have comprehended fully. But in such situations, you may have just managed to master the learning outcomes and get just a pass. Similarly, you may have AC modules like favorite modules where you would have excelled and you would have gotten high GPAs. However, when you walk into the world of work, you will realize there is more further comprehension in even those subjects. So that is normal for all of us. What is important is identifying or detecting what are the deficiencies, what are the things that you need to improve. Once the problem is identified, you need to figure out your own methodology for resolving a problem. There could be different approaches or different methodologies. Then identifying the best methodology or the approach is what is going to count at the end of the day. The education you had been blessed to receive so far should have equipped you with those skills, though it may not be explicitly titled, such as first language, religion, mathematics, science, or thermodynamics, fluid mechanics. Likewise, always you need to find similarities of your real life problems, activities, issues for your real life problems. Try to find analogies in the theoretical subject matter that you learned when it comes to solving problems or applying your knowledge and the skills. There could be analogies from your first day of kindergarten. Imagine how you were able to develop the skill of learning how to write beautiful letters that you are writing today through coloring different shapes in the kindergarten. Always build self-confidence through such achievements. You may not consider the skill of writing beautifully is high, but for some others or someone else, it's a great skill. Other very important habit for success is having the ability to do a self-evaluation. Ability to reflect back on daily basis is very important. Such a habit could reveal different approaches to accomplishing various activities or best options or optimal solutions. Always you need to develop this habit every day, every week, every month, every year, year after year. You need to be able to reflect back on what you have done, how you have done, how you have achieved those successes or setbacks. Then you can find many ways to conquer and win the world of work in the future ahead of you. Above is a presentation of synthesis, how powerful education could be. In fact, education is the most powerful ammunition you could possess in your armory. For the same reason, investing in education is universal and the greatest gift one could give to another or receive. I would like to wish all of you, while congratulating all of you, the Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, CEO, all the deans, all your members of the faculty, administrative staff, all those who are not going through the procession but working behind the scenes to enable you to graduate. I will congratulate each one of you, including all of them who made it possible for you. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors and also the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. And thank you very much for bestowing the honor of being your chief guest in this 2020 version of the graduation ceremony at Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology. Thank you. Nandri.